Welcome back, everybody. You got Will and Iron here from the Block Runner MetaZone, Roby Nemscribe, and today we're going to be talking about little Trump.
Yeah, man. So just
the orange walking Bitcoin man, right?
He's very orange today.
He was very orange today. It was the inauguration.
Yeah, we just finished watching, I guess, 2 speeches.
We were on the edge of our seat the entire time.
Waiting for something, right? I was expecting fireworks after the weekend we had, like leading up to this.
Yes.
You know, if you don't have any of the context, we're about to give it to you. Like, probably one of the more shocking events that I've seen in my now, what it was, 2017 to today is what, like 8 years?
Yeah.
God damn, dude, 8 years in the fucking
in the war zone.
Yeah.
So would you have preferred to completely missed this event over the weekend?
For my own like mental sake,
would you have preferred to like skip it, just like on Friday, just like go do normal human stuff,
like touch some grass,
and then Monday come back to work? It's like, oh, I didn't know.
No, I would. No. I think it's good to witness these things for sure.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because now I can parallel like what's happening in the market to things that have happened in the past, right? And to me, I haven't seen this level of like collective madness since like Bitcoin Cash was like on the verge of flipping Bitcoin back in 2017.
Yeah,
that was an equal amount of like collective madness where like people were absolutely losing their mind over Bitcoin Cash.
Yeah,
and everything started breaking. Coinbase, Binance, like the whole infrastructure of crypto at that time.
Yeah.
Completely just fell apart, you know, and it's like, wow. But eventually everything subsided and, you know, who the hell talks about Bitcoin Cash anymore, right?
Yeah, nobody.
Exactly. So,
all right, so what are we talking about? So Trump, he launched a meme coin, and then 2 days later, Melania launches a meme coin.
Yeah, allegedly. I don't think these actual individual people had any, like, any part in any of this, but essentially their names were leveraged. And some new crypto.
But there is a connection to the Trump organization.
Well, absolutely.
Right. So it is the Trump team, but it's definitely not Trump or Melania.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't think they have any like idea what's happening behind the. Maybe like a mention is like whenever like they're done with the pressers and like.
Yeah, maybe his son's
shaking
probably
100
told him.
hands. It's like son, how'd your day go? Yeah.
It's like,
you know,
I launched a Trump meme coin, Dad, and it's worth $50 billion. It's like, what do you mean you launched a Trump meme coin worth $50 billion? It's like, here's a chart. And it's like only up.
Yeah, and Trump's probably like, ha, that's cute, son. It's like he probably doesn't even believe in it. I don't know. That's pure speculation, right? Maybe Trump and Melania are actually the architects and masterminds behind.
Yeah, they clicked all the right buttons and supplied liquidity.
Yeah,
everything.
Or not. Or somebody's just, you know, maybe it's Barron at the end of the day, Barron Trump.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just a crypto genius, right? So, nonetheless, the speculation of today is, you know, because Trump and his organization has essentially all-in into the crypto space by launching like the most crypto native products, which is a meme coin, right, on Solana of all chains. I mean, that's about
chain, dude.
That's about as degenerate as you can get from like a product launch perspective, with like an 80% like team vesting lockup. I mean, geez.
As one does, right?
Yeah, so it's like bullish, right? I mean, there's no way on this inauguration day, most historic day of all days, that he's not going to mention
Trump,
you know,
the token,
and Bitcoin specifically, with like the whole, you know, this country now that I run and operate is going to all in on Bitcoin, right?
Yeah, so we were sitting there listening at the edge of our seat for maybe an hour and a half, whatever it was, through 2 of his speeches.
And like a helicopter fly off.
Yeah.
It's just like Biden just like peaced out. We were wondering if this was going to be the next Kobe, you know, moment. We're just, you know.
Didn't happen.
Didn't happen, thankfully.
Also, what didn't happen, no mention of Bitcoin or the Trump token.
Or crypto at all.
Or crypto or blockchain.
But for sure, there's only 2 genders.
Yeah, for sure, there is 2 genders confirmed officially by our president.
Yeah. And what else? Electric cars suck.
And the Gulf of America.
That's right.
Electric cars suck. We're going back to internal combustion engines.
As it should be.
Right.
That Elon
we need explosion-powered vehicles, not more efficient
Yeah.
vehicles.
We're taking back the canal as well.
And the canal's ours.
And Mark Zuckerberg, confirmed human. You know,
He's
he
definitely
actually
human.
he can't help but look at the rack next to him. you
Yeah.
know?
It was the exposed rack.
Who can blame him?
Yeah, who can blame him? Well, he really has changed. He really is turning a new leaf.
Yeah.
But that was pretty much it. That was those were like the major events of today's inauguration. So, kind of a letdown, I would say. If you're like
I would say so, yeah.
if you're a Trump coin holder, you're speculating on like the esteem and value of that and like what this inauguration day would represent. But that's like on a short-term horizon interpretation of things, right?
Yeah.
Still, nonetheless, like, the president, he's got 4 years of power, essentially.
Yeah.
Gary Gensler's out the door.
Yep.
Trump is in.
Official resignation by Gary today.
Yeah. But yeah, so let's take a look at what's
Yeah.
actually proliferating here.
All right. So just in, strategic Bitcoin reserve not listed as an immediate priority in a document sent to Republican lawmakers by the Trump administration. So all that talk about Trump and Bitcoin National Reserve being one of the first things that he does,
Yeah.
it's not even on the list. Doesn't make it on the board.
Yeah. Like we said, kind of a letdown, but still there's apparently like a whole slew of executive orders that I guess are going to be signed today. Right? As soon as he gets the chance to sit down, I guess, at his table.
Well, we did get to see him sit down and sign some stuff with a giant marker.
Today?
Yeah.
What
that
was he signing?
I don't know. Some documents, dude.
Well, that was it. Those are the executive orders, I guess.
Yeah, it was a small stack of documents, too.
Jeez.
Yeah,
I wonder
it's
if,
over, dude.
Is Ross getting pardoned today? That's another thing where everybody's
Seems
kind of
unlikely.
waiting for it. Oh, dude, poor Ross. He's probably like sitting there waiting.
On the edge of his seat, too.
Yes. Okay.
All right, so next here is my new official Trump meme is here. It's time to celebrate everything we stand for, which is winning.
Yeah. So this was it, dude. This happened Friday night. So if you happen to have like a real, life, what a mistake, right?
Yeah.
I was out having dinner with my family. Total
Fair,
noob
yeah.
move, dude. Absolute noobery mistake. In these types of market conditions where like anything can happen at any moment, it's
Yeah.
like, you're taking the ultimate sacrifice by essentially
normal
not
stuff.
being locked in. Yeah, you
Yeah.
absolutely are. You miss on like generational wealth entries for like these types of occurrences, right?
Yeah, I mean, I saw this and I was like, I don't know, I guess he got hacked.
Yeah, that was first you have to get through the initial like wall of skepticism, right?
Yeah.
To like even
Man,
make a
that
purchase.
wall was pretty thick,
It was
though.
pretty big. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like there's no way. But at the same time, Trump has been launching crypto products for a couple of years now. We've been tracking his NFTs, trading cards.
Yeah, but this felt like too, like, precise.
It was like, it was on Solana, and it was like, but it was the right timing, the right product. Like the market is already kind of primed and positioned to speculate on something like this. So it's kind of like the perfect storm, right?
Yeah. So
And
what does that?
It did very well.
Yeah. So what does that look like? So
Basically, only go up for like an entire day or two.
yeah. So this is when we found it. It's like somewhere around here. It's like 8, 7, 8, 9 million. It's $9 billion market cap.
Yeah,
And then I was like,
I started
Let's-
messaging the world. It's like, dude,
red alert.
Trump launched a meme coin right around like that first dip,
Yeah.
like right around there,
Yeah.
something like that. And I was like, dude,
You-
this is gonna run to 100 billion. I
You
said,
sent it to me just under $8.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, this is for sure gonna run to 100 billion market cap, but I'm still not gonna buy it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
I was like, there's no way it's going to go past 10 billion. Like, just because we haven't seen a $10 billion like token,
Meme?
just like,
Well, remember this is FDV value, right?
that's
So,
true. Yeah. But still, it still counts.
Yeah.
Just because 80% is held by the Trump team.
Yeah. So at this time, it just looked like a wild meme coin emerged, right? That's kind of cute. But then as time went on, it only went up.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started looking at my AI coins, and they were just
Yeah.
getting absolutely obliterated across the board. Everything we've been talking about,
Yeah.
essentially down 60, 70%, right?
Yeah.
Just straight Kirby'd. This is like a Kirby'd the whole market, essentially.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, people saw this opportunity. They're like, Trump launching a meme coin on Solana. And it's just like, I got to get out of my positions. And
Yeah, and Solana is like the most nimble of like chains, I guess, or networks where, people flip and flop out of positions pretty seamlessly,
Efficiently,
right? So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy to kind of like go in and out of positions and chase these kind of pumps, right? So in this case, this was an obvious one, right? A lot of people who got in early on this, they're sitting pretty today until
someone decides to liquidate $300 million
well,
because Melania.
Yeah, one wasn't good enough, dude. Here it is.
Official Melania meme is live. Here's the contract address.
Yeah, so like before that happened, sentiment was like insanely euphoric. We're like, people were saying like, this is it. This is crypto's like realization moment where crypto's no longer a joke. Like the sitting president is launching a meme coin, dude. This legitimizes the entire industry. And then Melania comes.
Yeah, I feel like they did a misstep here with the Melania token.
Yeah. Well, for sure, it bifurcated their own liquidity, right?
Right.
But also, it kind of made it seem like too obviously aggressive, right? Like they're trying to capture some sort of something, right? And then you look at the tokenomics of these two.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty bad. It's pretty rough.
Yeah, 90% of the tokens are allocated to the team.
Yeah, which I think the unlock begins in like 30 days.
Yeah, for Melania.
Melania specifically. So
yeah, so as soon as Melania launched, that's when you saw this like hesitation. People were like, okay, I'm going to rotate my $300 million, this single person, dump it into Melania, and
write it up again.
Do it again.
Do it all over again. It doesn't seem like it's going as well as Trump did.
No.
It's definitely not like only go up.
Yeah, I feel like they should have just kept with the Trump token because it could have reached 100 billion fully diluted market cap.
I mean, it still could, but yeah, I feel like a lot of the air has definitely like left the bubble or the balloon or whatever. Right?
Yeah.
The hot air, essentially. Yeah, because now the inauguration is already behind us. Yeah, no bullish momentum, no more like blue sky, right? Trump's going to like ride in on a crypto unicorn and like, literally Satoshi is going to be unveiled, right? Didn't happen. Not even a peep. So
yeah, this is interesting because this isn't like an ICO or he sold any of these tokens. They just announced a contract address.
Yeah.
Locked up some 80% of the supply over 3 years?
3 years, I guess.
3 years, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's like supply the liquidity, and then it just
went ham.
Yeah, just went ham. So I'm curious, like from a legal and regulation perspective, like I don't think you can.
Well, that's the. I mean, he's untouchable, dude. Literally, bullets can't even register.
They just bounce right off of him.
He's an impenetrable force at this point, dude. He can get away with anything, even like failed assassinations.
Yeah, and then I'm thinking, what are the implications of this this meme coin? It's like, are companies going to be launching meme coins too?
So
it's just like
that's the new paradigm of. Okay, yeah. Now everyone kind of has to like take a step back and really evaluate what's happening here. Because there is some as much of a joke this may seem to a lot of people, that there is some significance to this, right? Because
there's implications,
yeah, implications. Because we've never had a presidential like cabinet that is not only like seems from like an optics point of view, maybe like they brought in a lot of congressmen who are like pro crypto. But this takes it to a whole nother level. Like this president is like fully vested into this industry, right?
It's true, yeah.
Like not just a little bit, bigly, really heavily invested, right?
Yeah. So here, Trump-backed World Liberty Financial pre-sale has just sold out.
Yeah,
pre-sale.
So that's right. So meme coins wasn't enough, dude.
Holy!
Like while all this meme coinery madness was happening. The Trump sons, because this is their initiative, right? This whole DeFi, they're trying to take over DeFi, the DeFi industry, dude.
Huh.
Like, all right, let's sell some tokens, and with this money we make, and I think like, let's buy
assets. Yeah.
Let's buy up some Bitcoin. Right?
Yeah. So Liberty Financial multi-signature address bought.
A lot of .eth ENS domains, dude.
ENS domains.
Look at that. Eric Trump.eth. I wonder if he had anything to do with this. Baron Trump.
So you would think that these names would be already taken, right? Unless they just purchase it off the secondary market.
I mean, yeah, why not, dude? They have like so much crypto liquidity now at this point, right? They could do anything.
Yeah. All right, so
including
They
Like-
purchased $47 million in wrapped Bitcoin and other tokens.
Yeah, so collective value, I guess, in their portfolio is that say 329 million.
$329 million.
So they're on their way, dude. They're on their way to a multi-billion-dollar crypto portfolio. I mean, that's pretty significant. I would
Man,
say.
all that done over the weekend.
I know.
That's
It's the
insane.
snap of a finger, dude. They're in here.
All right, the market is losing their mind over Trump coin and completely missing the plot. Here's why. This is going to be incredibly long-term bullish for the industry.
Okay, so if you're looking for like again that super bullish take, I think you should go through this thread. You know.
Yeah, so I would imagine it's like missiles being launched towards the crypto industry for the last 4 years.
Yeah, and now we have like again an actual sitting president who is deeply vested,
Yeah.
validating certain components of the market like meme coins and.
Yeah, we
know.
forgot to mention that during the Melania release, it completely shut down Solana.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
that
it was
a
not working.
like actually.
Again.
Yeah, like if you tried to interact with your Phantom wallet or
Yeah.
tried to swap something on Radium, just couldn't go through. Just couldn't work.
A trusted good old blockchain technology, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, yeah, still,
Unacceptable.
how do you know?
I-
So what's the response
Well,
to
if
that?
this were happening on Bitcoin, just the fees would go up, and then people would just not use Bitcoin. That's that simple.
Right.
Or you just pay more than the next guy, and then you're in the next block.
So that literally like phases out the majority of the market, essentially.
Pretty much, yeah.
Which is what we saw on Ethereum last cycle with
Yeah.
like NFTs and
Yeah,
And
it just got expensive. It didn't mean that Ethereum wasn't working, like Solana wasn't working.
yeah, well, things did significantly slow down and become way more expensive, right? So those type of occurrences signaled, this L2 expansion that we're now like living in. There's bases, there's so many different, scalable environments to Ethereum. I don't know if that's what's going to happen in response to this for Solana, or even if that can happen, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Only thing it does, it just, introduces a lot of new interest into like, what's happening, right, on Solana.
Yeah, Students for Trump founder Ryan launched a Solana meme coin called TikTok.
Yeah, so this is like, okay, so what happens now, right?
Yeah.
Now that, Trump launched probably one of the most successful meme coins ever on Solana, like what would you expect to happen next, dude?
Yeah, so this one says TikTok ran to 90 million in 1 hour, then dumped 100%
Yeah,
to 265,000 market cap.
yeah. That's pretty scary. So
Crime season is already out of hand.
so there's already kind of like a label to this, like, we had DeFi summer last cycle. Now we have
Yeah, man. Imagine
crime is in.
you're getting in early, right? Because you're paying attention.
And then Euphoria taps in, is like, this is for sure going to
A
billions. Not just one, dude. Billions. Because Trump could do it, right? So TikTok's the most reputable, notable brand on earth now. So yeah, I'm in on this, and then bam,
Yeah. Zero.
gone, vaporized. So expect more of this, guys. On this channel, if you don't know, like we mostly faded memes for this very reason. It's too dangerous. It's like, man,
Yeah.
we don't want to like promote any meme except for Nat. But Nat's not really a meme.
It's a mission token of
a
all
mission-
mission tokens.
Yeah, with like unruggable properties, right?
It's true.
Us deployers hold like no pre-sale, no pre-mine.
Yeah, no
supply.
VC fund, no nothing.
Yeah, so it is literally unruggable, but it's out there. It's floating around in the market space. It can be acquired, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So here it says Cuba. Yes, the country just launched a pump fund, then deleted the post. Crime cycle continues.
Like actually Cuba, dude. The country of Cuba. I guess they have their own Twitter account. I guess all countries do that, right? They have their own social media.
Yeah.
So whoever controls that social media just decided, here's my contract address. Trump has a meme coin, Cuba should too. So maybe we're going to see the starts of, what would you call this sector? Country coins?
Country rugs.
Yeah, maybe they're all. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't dabble with this either, right?
Yeah. So apparently it happened 3 times and rug 3 times.
Yeah. It's like, oops, wrong contract address or something.
Yeah.
Here's a new one. Goes out. Oops. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So
It's fun times in crypto.
Danger ensues, guys.
All right, so Balaji, what does he say? The overtone window has been smashed. And so he is basically, to paraphrase, is like real world assets. Crypto is really just equity tokens and except with technology. And so now we're going to potentially have, instead of stocks, be more transparent with crypto and tokens. Yeah, so but he's been wrong in the past. He predicted $1 million Bitcoin like last summer.
Yeah.
And obviously not close.
Yeah, I guess what he's speculating on here is like with this favorable new like cabinet and like the realities of what the crypto technology sector is in itself, it could be like another perfect marriage between, you know, institutional finance, the equities markets, maybe like commodities markets and stuff, and pairing that with, you know, an already established technology layer like blockchain and such. And now you have like an enhanced market, I guess.
Yeah, because ultimately a public stock goes through regulation to ensure transparency.
Yeah.
And what else? What technology do we know of that ensures transparency? It's blockchain.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe, you know, with Trump's, you know, positioning within this market, regulations may become to that degree much more laxed, right? Where you actually have like a legitimate security tokens market, like happening in the crypto space. It's something that's been like in the pipe dreams for a lot of crypto believers for years. I mean, ever since I've been in this space.
Yeah, I think it would be pretty cool to have
security token
tokens.
offerings and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's always been like a big vision dream of what's going to end up happening in crypto, right? We just have ginormous companies issuing or tokenizing, and you know, you're able to more efficiently distribute dividends and stuff like this through, you know, through like smart contracts and all that, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Could happen or could not.
Yeah, the issue is that there's this line where you're either accredited investor or you're not, and so only accredited investors could get into security tokens. And
Yeah,
so that's anyone with $1 million net worth and above.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a sector to pay attention to, the real world asset space. I think, yeah, what's happening with this like cabinet and stuff, I think it adds a lot more viability to that space. So like very primed position, like projects or protocols or whatever that have been doing like the due diligence over the last few years. I know they exist, right? They might actually be, you know, juggernauts in the making, right? So we'll make videos on that here in the near future.
Yeah, so Moonshot, they generated 400,000 new people on chain in the last 24 hours due to Trump's website as the way to buy processed nearly 400 million in volume.
Yeah, so what now? I mean, retail, dude. Retail is kind of in the market. At least they're showing signs of interest.
Yeah.
You know, because of apps like Moonshot make it super easy to like speculate. Basically, at the click of a button, you're in the market.
Yeah.
You don't have to go through all the friction of like dexes and bridging and all that crap, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
All right. So if you're still wondering what is a meme and why a meme and, you know, what is all the craze, well, definitely watch this 21-minute video by Murad, which gives a thesis of why memes are going to be important this cycle.
Yeah. This came out, what, like 3 months ago?
September,
October timeframe, something like that. And we watched this. So like we said, before this video, we were like perpetual faders of meme coins. It's just too dangerous.
Too random. Casino, too random.
Yeah, there's just almost no due diligence you could do on a token like this and like come to a viable thesis other than like pure vibes, bro. Mm-hmm. Which is fine. If you could come to a thesis around community vibes, that's great. That's what he advocates for. Really, is like the vessel of a meme coin is only that, right?
Yeah.
It abstracts away all the technical difficulties of, you know, having to understand technology and
innovation.
Right. Which is the stuff that we like, you know?
Yeah.
If you've been watching our AI videos, that sector is very interesting, right?
Yeah, it is.
So
so watch this video, and I guess if we miss anything over the weekend, let us know in the comment section below. And
yeah, it takes a little bit of time just to kind of like step back. I think I know everybody kind of got wiped a little bit if you didn't like hedge against this Trump coin, and you're just kind of like, at this point, we're just kind of passive observers just to see how the market's going to like refix itself, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But within that time is a good time to re-emphasize your own like internal convictions on like what you think's going to happen this cycle, right?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, Trump value going up, that's a lot of money potential left on the table. But if you bought Trump and you can't sleep at night because it could dump, that's part of like, signal. It's how you make a decision. It's like, that's why getting into memes, you won't be able to really sleep at night because any of those memes could just implode and all of a sudden you lost whatever you put in.
Yeah, that's true.
So, but having conviction and things like Bitcoin and like technology innovation potential, like those are things you can kind of go to sleep on.
That's true. That's a good indicator of like you're actually holding the right stuff, right?
Yeah.
If it doesn't like actually mentally fatigue you,
yeah,
even when prices go down, it's like, whatever, dude. It's something's happening. Liquidity's over there for the now, but it's gonna, trickle back to where it belongs.
I feel like that's a safer sort of existence rather than just like spending all day on Twitter. But
yeah, it's basically what Murad says. Actually believe in something, right? And that doesn't just apply to meme coins. That applies to all of crypto.
Yeah.
So if you have real conviction and you're making the right bets on your beliefs and stuff, then you should be fine.
Yeah,
basically.
All right. Well, that's it for us. I appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you watch our rest of the videos talking about AI. Follow our Twitter accounts.
Yeah, we should have a couple videos later in the week, maybe around Moss and other tokens. And I think we should have an interview this weekend with the founder of Moss.
Yeah, correct. And then, half of you aren't subscribed, so please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I appreciate you guys, and we'll catch you in the next video.
Peace.